All right, better late than ever, but we are now live. You're tuned in to the end of the report with yours truly, Dex, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger reports. All right, so it's been a mad busy day for me, and tomorrow is going to be more of the same, as my son is having a birthday coming up. So we will be celebrating that tomorrow. So let's go ahead and run through these charts right quick. I'm not even going to front. I'm exhausted, man. I'm even feeling some type of way right now, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging because it is Thursday, and you know what that means. That means we got to deal with Take Back Friday tomorrow. All right, so Take Back Friday is on and popping tomorrow. So you guys are going to need those numbers. So I'm going to hook you up with the numbers. But right now, I'm really not feeling so hyped. So if my usual excitable and bubbly personality does not come over the microphone, it is because I'm pushing through it. And please bear with me and forgive me in advance. All right, we got that out the way. Everything is everything, so now we can get it on and popping. All right, so here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pump up the first chart. All right, let's go ahead and get this on and popping. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, I need a break, man. I'm wore out, man. I've been doing a lot. You guys have no idea how much work I've been putting in this week, especially dealing with the pulse waves, dealing with the reports. You know, I gotta make sure everything is running smooth. So I guess I'm a workaholic. All right. So the first thing we got here is the U.S. dollar index. All right. So we've been watching this market. We've been watching it do what it do, and as you can see, it's like it's racing toward that trend line resistance. All right. So we're still on that rally alert. We're still looking at longs, even though we're in a bear market. We're in a bear market retracement. So we're still chasing those longs. All right. At the end of the day, that's what it is. All right. So we're gonna keep chasing longs right now and keep it popping. Keep it popping. All right. I see you, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's too late for coffee, man. All right. I had my last coffee at 5, so I'm gonna be all right. Um, let's see. Oh man, I am sorry to hear about that. Whoa. Royal Mail, largest in the UK. For 5 years you worked there. This is the busiest period ever since the pandemic. However, they announced they are sacking 2,000 managers and the stock dropped 12% today. Good grief. Man. Yeah, man, they are moving to AI, y'all. Seriously, man, it's getting crazy out there, you guys. Oh, and by the way, we are experiencing an algo shift. All right. I was late in mentioning that in the trading room earlier, so I'll tell you guys now. There is a major algo shift underway. I've been mapping it out all week. I found it. I found the proof I was looking for, and so I had to adjust accordingly. All right, so we're gonna be all right. All right, I made the adjustments I needed to do. The Fed, this is historic, ladies and gentlemen. The Fed has been meddling in the markets on such a historic level. I have never seen this type of meddling and over management, micromanaging of the markets Forget the economy. I'm saying the markets. The markets are so micromanaged right now. It's like they're behind closed doors, shook to death. I'm telling you right now, no one else is going to speak up and tell you this, so I'm going to say it. The Fed is shook to death behind closed doors. They're doing all types of magic with these markets, man. All types of algos. I'm seeing algos I ain't never seen before. I'm seeing momentum shifts intraday, not just algo shifts on a macro level, on a longer term chart type level, but I'm seeing intraday weirdness come up. I don't know what companies they're using. It used to be J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, the old gang that the Fed would use to do certain things. The Fed didn't always do it themselves. They would do it vicariously through Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan. Need I remind you of the gold and silver manipulation stories that finally broke and came out? That yeah, they admitted they've been rigging the gold and silver, keeping the price down, blah blah blah. The news came out about Deutsche Bank rigging the LIBOR. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is the central banks use some of the larger banks to do things for them, but they will never admit that. They won't tell you, well, Deutsche Bank's not going to come on and say, hey, we only did this because the central bank told us to. They would never do that. But I'm telling you that's why they did it. I'm telling you that this is what's happening. All right. Your man is telling you this. All right. So algo shifts, global algo shifts worldwide. There is a panic underway. I've been telling you guys that an enormous market move is coming. I've been trying to map it as viciously as I can, but it is going to be crazy. All right. I would not be surprised if one day we wake up and all the liquidity has dried up. It is a scary time right now in the world. I'm believing that how they've been using this whole coronavirus and the riots to fear porn us to death. I don't think that's the real threat. I think the real threat is them manually, all right, not talking about an event. I'm saying manually. I believe that the central banks, vis-a-vis the Fed, is getting ready to pull the plug. They're going to create an event and blame it on that. But I believe they're ready to pull the plug on the markets. I believe that everything that we have heard and seen over the last decade or so, anything that has to do with economy, markets, you name it, has been engineered on purpose by the Fed and the central banks. I believe that George Soros and these other big players, they're just like the figureheads for the deep state. They're doing their bidding. All right. All the things they've been doing is in alignment with the central banks and the Federal Reserve. I believe they're getting ready to literally pull the plug. I think the Fed is going to call in all the loans. They're going to roll everything back, snatch the carpet from up underneath people. I think states are going to start filing bankruptcy. I think we're going to see more big companies go under. Just left and right. I don't think we've even begun to see the nastiness that's coming. I think way more job layoffs are coming. I think it's going to be such a deep and long depression globally, but especially in the West. I think it's going to be so catastrophic that it is going to blow a lot of people away. They're going to be shocked. And I think people are going to be startled, like knocked back off their feet by what they see that's coming. So I'm telling you guys this right now. Those of you who already are members of PulseWave Trading, you already got your trading accounts going, you've been trading with us, you're in an excellent position right now, because you're going to have the opportunity to catch the most epic market movements, the most epic. I believe we are about to see such enormous moves in every market. If you only trade crypto, I believe you're going to see such movement in crypto, you're going to think you're dreaming. I believe the same thing is going to be in Forex. I think Forex is going to move violently. I think equities are going to move violently. I think the futures, they're probably going to have to start putting in more lock limits, or even things that don't have lock limits may start having lock limits instituted. I think it's just going to be chaos. All right. I'm preparing you guys. All right. I'm preparing you now. It's going to be really crazy. And we probably won't be able to get out of the market right away like we are normally accustomed to doing. I believe the moves are going to be so just epic that we will be like, man, it's dropping. The euro is dropping. 500 pips a day, and I'm not getting out. I'm just going to keep moving my stop. And the market's never hitting your stop. It just keeps dropping 500 pips a day. You're like, what in the world's happening? I don't care. Let me keep locking in profit. Seriously, it's going to be on that level. And I think we're going to see that in everything. So I'm over here like really just trying to take all this in. But I believe these epic moves in the markets are going to be crazy. So I want to encourage you guys right now, even if you don't do this, just listen to me, please. On those weekly triggers, every day, make sure you're updating your weekly triggers. Whatever, I don't care if you only do the loaded, that's fine. Use your loaded, have fun. But always have a weekly joint working. Because I'm telling you, you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, is the world coming to an end? What in the world is happening? And you're going to look at your account and be like, oh my God, I'm rich. I'm serious. It's going to be phenomenal. Please, I put a lot of time and effort into these weeklies this week. I put so much effort into these weeklies. I can't stress it enough. Follow the reports to a T and look out for these weeklies. I cannot stress that enough. It may be days, it may be weeks before you see any kind of action. But then one day, trust me, you're going to look up. It's going to happen when no one least expects it. And you're going to be like, Dex, I can't believe that you said this was going to happen. I can't believe Bitcoin is up $20,000 today. And I'm long and I caught it all thanks to you. All right. Listen to your boy. All right. These algo shifts are some of the most monumental algo shifts I have ever witnessed. It is amazing. That's why I'm tired. I'm wore out. My emotions are all over the place. The things I've been seeing, hearing, reading, I am blown away. And I'm just telling you guys right now, please, 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 please have a weekly working at all times. That's all I can say right now. There's nothing else I can say. I'm done. Have a weekly working at all times. You will thank me later. All right. Even if that's not your thing, just listen to me. Just do it. All right. Just do it. Pick a market or two, put those weeklies on, and then every day if there's an adjustment, if you need to make an adjustment, go ahead and make that adjustment. Don't be lazy. Just do it. And most of the time, you probably won't even have to touch it. You'll put the joint on right now, and then a week from now, 2 weeks from now, bam. All right. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Nathan. I don't know. I do not have a time frame. I know it's imminent and it could happen at any moment, any day. It could happen over the weekend. I have no idea. That's why I'm stressing to you, trade like you normally trade, but just listen to me and trust me. Put an extra ticket on or two on the weekly. I didn't say bet the farm, just a little small, little position, whatever. put one on, always working at the weekly. I'm going to be doing it too. Yes, crypto, Forex, stocks, futures, I don't care what the market is. Have a weekly working. All right. Cryptos, meaning Bitcoin and the altcoins and the Forex and the futures. I don't care if it's corn, soybeans, wheat, the S&P 500, cotton. I don't care what it is. Have that weekly working and be ready. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say no more than that. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. I'm just telling you, it's crazy up in here. What I've been seeing is crazy. And I have no explanations for it, except for the incredible meddling by the Fed. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to break out or break down. I just know that it's coming. And it's going to come without warning. And I can't give you a time of day. I don't know. I would have them working on both sides of the market. Yep. Both sides. Work both sides. Have a weekly working on both sides because you just don't know. All right. I'm telling you, I've seen Forex move 50,000 pips in one day. One market. I've seen it happen. It's going to happen again. All right. Remember 2016 presidential election night. I warned everyone what was going to happen, and it did it exactly the way I said it that night. Key reversal right off the lows. You can't make this stuff up. When I see something, I say something. I'm seeing something now. I'm saying something. You can't say I didn't tell you. As a matter of fact, when I'm finished this live, I'm going to go in and title it ALGO-SHIFT. This is the biggest algo shift I've ever seen. If I had to compare it to something, both sides of the market. Yep, in all the markets, crypto, Forex, stocks, futures, don't matter. The last time I seen something to this magnitude was 2013 when I warned that the biggest bull market in history was underway. And it was going to make the ones from the 90s look ridiculous. And I was right. I was right. All right. People said I was a nut because at the time I made that call, the market was falling to pieces. All right. I'm trying to tell y'all something here. All right. I'm not even going to repeat it. After today, I'm not repeating it. I'm not going to say it tomorrow. I'm not saying it again. I'm saying it one time and one time only. And I don't know what I can't place the trades for you. I can only tell you what to do. I just finished telling you, no matter what your methodology of trading is, just listen to your boy. Put a weekly long and a weekly short on at all times. You will thank me later. Don't be lazy. It's just putting the ticket in, adjusting it if it needs to be adjusted. Those things don't necessarily change every day or even every week. They're there, and the report tells you what the conditions are you're looking for. Just follow the instructions on the report. That's all I can tell you. Follow the instructions on the report. Follow the instructions on the report. Follow the instructions on the report. And yes, that's correct. I'm including Bitcoin in that. And it's going to go ape, just like I said last December. Yep, absolutely. And it's going to be selected markets, but all of the markets are going to be affected. I don't know if it's because they're planning something. I just know what I'm seeing in the algos. I don't always get the full picture. I can just tell you what I'm seeing in the algos. And this is some sick stuff. All right, let's move it on because I gotta break out. All right, so this is your South African rand. All right, we're still in the auspices of the crash alert. All right, the play is still for right now to the downside of the market. All right, until it stops. All right, that's what we're looking at until it stops. Yes, you're in a bull market, but your bull market has lost its bullish momentum. All right, so the trade is now, we're still operating under this crash alert, so trade accordingly. What has to happen to get us out of this funk in the South African Rand? Well, it needs to close above 17.3091 tomorrow. A close above that puts in a short-term bottom. A close below that is what? Bearish. All right, moving on. You got to get through this. All right, this is for the Kiwi. All right, the play is to the short side of the market here with rallies being sold. Once again, rallies are being sold. All right, you're still in a bear market. You have not turned bullish yet. If you're going to put in a short-term bottom, then this market needs to close above 06445. 06445. Closes above that are bullish, closes below that are bearish. Moving right along. All right, this is the Mexican peso. We got a crash alert for tomorrow and for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Red alert, crash alert in the Mexican peso for tonight into tomorrow's trading. What needs to happen to put in a short-term bottom? This one has to close above 22.6034. Closes above that is bullish, closes below that is bearish. All right, crash alert for tomorrow. Looks like we're going to be looking to play the short side of that market. Moving right along, we got the dollar yen. Dollar yen is also under selling pressure, looking to sell rallies in the dollar yen. What needs to happen to put in a bottom? Needs to close above 106.96. A close above that is bullish. A close below that is bearish. Moving right along, we got the pound sterling. All right, we're playing the long side of the market on the pound sterling, looking to buy the pullback here, even though it's under a bearish weekly trend momentum. You're in a bear market, but right now we're still operating under the auspices of the rally alert until and unless something else happens. Now, while we're looking at this one, we're preparing that this one could also collapse tonight. So please follow the reports. All right, what needs to happen? A close above 1.2459 is bullish. A close below that is bearish. Moving right along, we got the euro yen. Euro yen is operating under a rally alert, so the play is to the long side of the market. Been buying these pullbacks, looking for technical bounce, possible beginning of a bullish weekly trend momentum reading as well. This one just needs to close above 120.36 in order to maintain a bullish outlook for next week. Closes below that, however, would be a bearish outlook for next week. All right, taking a look now at the euro dollar. Euro dollar is still operating under the short side of the market as well as rallies are being sold, even though we have a bullish weekly trend momentum reading here. What are we looking for? A close above 1.1251 is bullish. Closes below it is bearish. Next in line, we got the Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar right now, the play is to the long side of the market. The trend line resistance above the 137-ish mark to 137.50 is in play as the initial target for this one. What needs to happen? A close above 135.89 will maintain a bullish outlook for next week. Closes below it is bearish. And this one has a lot to do to get back up to above the Kumo cloud. You're in a bull market now, but look how weak. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning of a bull trying to get something going here, you know, trying to maintain bull. But at any moment, this thing could turn bear in a heartbeat. So just keep your mind right on this one. All right, keep your mind right. Even though this looks like bearish as heck, technically speaking, from a macro longer term time frame, you are still in a bull market. You're just not trending as one. You've been falling down, still correcting from the all-time high here, but you're still technically in a bull market. This just shows you how much stimulus can be put into a market to where you can pull back like this. You can fall all the way down here and still be in a bull market. Remember, I've always said that to you guys. Where a market has been, money printing has been so much that even an incredible pullback like this to almost 100% of the rally point still keeps you in a bull market. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. All of this has still kept you in a bull market all this time. That is crazy. All right. Just something to think about going forward. Something to think about. Now, when it gets up to this trend line, it could fail. But I'm just saying right now, after all this damage, it's still saying bull market. Based on the algo shifts and stuff I'm looking at, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets way up here and keeps going and gets up to 150 on everybody. Blowing your mind. Like I said, I think the moves that are coming are going to be mind-blowing. So we'll see. All right, so the Aussie, Australian dollar right now, the play on this one right now is interesting. Remember we talked about this the other day. This is a little rough. Let me give you the raw numbers first, and then we'll talk. All right, this one, all right, this is bullish. A close above 0.6887, so 68.87. A close above that tomorrow will be bullish for this market. A close below that will be bearish. Now, with that said, the play right now, technically speaking, is to the long side of the market. However, because we didn't get a primary rally alert here, this rally alert here, the secondary rally alert, makes this a weak rally alert. So we may not be able to take off. It failed initially, and now we're just now getting another possible bullish weekly trend momentum reading. Possibly. Again, the word is possibly. All right, so it should be well supported and it should take off. All right, I said should. Doesn't mean that it will. Again, this is not usually how things work. You normally start off with a primary alert, not a secondary alert, which means this could just be setting up the next leg down. All right. I always give the sway to the major alert, not the secondary alerts. Okay. Secondary alerts are there as a guide showing you money flows, but it's the primary alerts I look for. So with that being said, trade what you see. See if you can find that technical bounce tomorrow into tonight into tomorrow's trading if you're long the Aussie. But be prepared in case it breaks down on you too. All right, so those stops need to be in place. All right, and we need to see that close tomorrow. All right, Dow futures, what do we got? All right, right now, Dow futures, the play is to the downside of the market. We're still in a downtrend. The downtrend channel is still in full effect. Every rally being sold. What needs to happen tomorrow? A close below 25,636 is bearish. Period. Point blank. A close above it is bullish. And you got a bearish weekly trend momentum reading, so you already know what it is. All right, here is silver. Silver, the trade is to the downside of the market. We're still operating under this crash alert. Bullish weekly trend momentum. Yeah, I see it, but the alert trumps the momentum reading, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the play is still to the downside. I'm expecting the rally to be sold. If silver wants to have hope of leaving a rally open for next week, it needs to close tomorrow above $17.84. Failure to do that opens up the bearish momentum to kick in. All right, here we go in the Russell My Hustle. We got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Straight up rally alert. And we got bearish weekly momentum. Go figure. All right, what is the target on this if we get what we're looking for? The initial target is right here at 1,500. So we'll see what happens with the Russell My Hustle. Yeah, I know. I'm just as shocked as you are that we got this rally alert on this Russell. But hey, anything is possible. So we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. All right, but it needs to close above 1407.8. That's 1407.80. A close above that is bullish. A close below it is bearish. Yeah, I know. I covered that. I covered that earlier. Remember? Yeah, I covered that earlier. He's talking his book, man. He's short. He wants to see the thing fall down so he can make his coin, and I think he might get his wish. To be honest with you. All right. The futures. Okay. On the crude oil futures, it needs to close above $38.91 tomorrow in order to maintain a bullish outlook. And we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for crude oil. Yeah, man. All right, NASDAQ 100. We're still operating under that crash alert. All right, it needs to close above 10,021.5 if it is going to maintain a bullish outlook for next week. And from where I'm sitting, that shouldn't be a problem. But a close below that is definitely bearish. All right, looking at gold futures now. Looking at gold futures, still operating under that rally alert right now in the gold futures. Go figure, right? We did get a little bit of production today, but we could see a lot more tonight into tomorrow. A close above 1766.80 puts in a short-term bottom and is bullish for next week. Closes below that, however, would be bearish. All right, looking at the E-mini S&P 500 futures. All right, so we got we're operating still under the auspices of this primary crash alert. You got a secondary rally alert right here in the middle, which is weird. Oh, excuse me, because all it did was set itself up for the next leg down. See why I said this was suspicious? All right, this was very suspicious right here, because we had this crash alert and we started getting production. Then this came into play, but all this did was set up for the next leg down. Then it reversed back up again. See why I say this is a rare situation when we see something like that. And normally when we see something like that, it's an indication that there's something going on in the market. So maybe someone took mad profit from being short back here, and maybe that's what kind of gave that signal off, and then maybe a little bit of a pile on. But in any case, a large number of sales came in and just crushed it. So this is an interesting one. I'm still looking at this one to the downside of the market, but it's just tough to say. So I'll be watching the intraday price inflection points on this one for sure. But it needs to close above 30.71 3/4 tomorrow. A close below 30.71 3/4 is bearish for the S&P. Closes above it is bullish. All right, let's do some crypto right quick so we can wrap all this up, because I am so tired right now. All right, so here's this, and this one, and we'll do this one, and this one. All right, here we go. All right, so the first one here is the XRP Ripple. All right, it needs to close tomorrow above 0.18609. A close above that actually is bullish, and a close below that is bearish. And right now, this one is, the play is to the downside anyway, to the short side of the market. All right, moving right on, we got Litecoin. All right, Litecoin, the play is still on the downside of the market with rallies being sold. This one needs to close above 43.2507 in order to put in a short-term bottom. Closes below that is bearish. Close above it will be bullish and signs of a short-term bottom. All right, Ethereum. Right now, we are still operating under the crash alert. The plays are to the short side of the market. In order to put in a short-term bottom, this one would have to close above 235.54 tomorrow. Closes below that would be bearish. Trend line support is in play for the move. All right, BTC, looking at that Bitcoin. The play is still to the short side of the market, even though we already touched that trend line support of 9,000. I think the market wants to drop into the Kumo cloud now and go to 85. I know I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like the market is going to test and try to start a bear market in the momentum readings. All right, I did tell you about the algo shift. I don't know if it'll be short-lived or if it's or what, but just be ready for anything because this is still a bullish pointer back here. So at some point, we've got to deal with that. But for right now, it's still a healthy bull market. What do we need to see to maintain the bullish outlook? We need to see a close by Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. A close above $9,376 must be seen. Close below it, it will be bearish. All right, let's see here. If I was a betting man, would I say long or short equities? Man, I'll be honest with you, I would say short equities. And the only reason I would say that because I don't see how you can justify a rally when all the companies that you're trading are filing for bankruptcy. So, but hey, that's just me. What do I know? All right. This one here is ABC Bitcoin Cash. The play is to the downside on the short side of the market. In order to put in a short-term bottom, it needs to close above 235.44. All right. So 235.443 puts in a short-term bottom, closes below it is bearish. All right, ADA Cardano. We're still trading on the short side of the market. What needs to happen to put in a short-term bottom? We need to see a close above 0.081583. Closes below that is bearish. Closes above it is bullish. But right now, the play is still to the short side of the market with the trend line support as the initial target. You're welcome, Mark. No problem, my man. All right. So that's it. Now we're ready for the equity side. I already know what you want to see as far. I know two of the ones you want to see. I know you want to see GDX and GDXJ. Other than that, what do y'all want to see? Make it quick so I can bounce because eyes tired. I'll put bonds on there. I know you want to see bonds. So I'll go with what I got right now. It's what I got. All right, so here's TLT, looking at the bonds. All right, the play on the bonds is to the long side of the market until we got that crash alert. Now, technically speaking, we haven't gotten a new alert, so the play is still to the sell side of the market until we get another alert. Rallies are going to be attempted to be sold here. Bonds needs to close above 162.58 tomorrow to maintain possibility of a bullish outlook slightly. But a close below that would definitely be bearish. And based on today's close, that shouldn't be hard, but you never know. All right, you never know. All right, moving right along, we got GDXJ. We're still operating on the short side of the market for now. What needs to happen? Market needs to close above $46.35 tomorrow in order to keep that short-term bottom in place and maintain a bullish outlook for next week. Close below it, though, and that bullish outlook door slammed shut. All right, looking at GDX. GDX right now plays is still to the short side of the market. Market needs to close above $34.51 if it's going to maintain the possibility of a bullish outlook. But if it closes below it, look out below. All right, taking a look at GBTC, which is the Bitcoin ETF. The play right now is to the short side of the market with the bearish weekly trend momentum reading and the possibility of falling deep, deep, deep inside of the Kumo cloud. Therefore, what do we need to do to see a short-term bottom possibly in place? We just need to see a close above $10.43. Close below it and look out below. All right, I see you guys with your recos. Let me get it in. Let me get your recos pulled up here. All right. Anybody else who has something to want me to look at, get it in now, because when I'm done, I'm done. I told you I'm wore out, and I'm out as soon as we're done. So type them up now in the live chat, what you want to see, as I'm getting these pulled up right now. All right. Once I'm finished typing, that's it. That's a wrap. Let's see. All right. All right. I see you. All right. So that's it. Going once, going twice. That's it. Yeah, I just did GBTC, Frank. All right. So you good then. All right. Well, I got it all up for you. So let's peep it. All right. So the first one here is Shopify. All right, it's been very bullish. The play is still to the long side of the market, even with the pullback there. We still got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. All you need to do to keep it moving is close above $886.90 tomorrow. Closes above that is bullish. Closes below it are bearish. All right, I see you there, latecomer. Okay, GBPN. The British pound, Norwegian krona, or do you want? Oh, okay, you have ZD. Okay, you want the? Okay, I got you. All right, we're officially closed with the recos. We got them all up, so we're gonna bang these out. All right, your British pound, New Zealand dollar pair, Forex pair. You just started a bear market. All right, just started this. Your momentum is mad bearish, but you're operating right now under a bullish brain freeze. You're operating under a rally alert, okay? Even though you're under all this selling pressure and a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. This rally alert was productive. Now the market's starting to come back down again. Believe it or not, until we get another signal, we're still looking to possibly catch this. Now, the way the reports work is it gives you information on what to do if you're expecting the market to rally and it falls instead. It tells you what to do about that, and how to reverse and get short, and vice versa. And it doesn't tell you how, it tells you when and where. So on this one, you're playing alongside until something happens. If the intraday price inflection point, gets popping, then you'll have to throw this out and get short. All right. But for right now, the play is to the long side of the market. What do we need to see? If the market can close above 1.9329 tomorrow, all right, if it can close above 1.9329 tomorrow, then that can put in a short-term bottom and have this market turn around. However, a close below that, though, would be mad bearish for next week, as we could see a new leg down, which would equal quite far. That would put us possibly down to the 170s. All right, just want to throw that out there for you. All right, let's see here. We got Shopify. All right, didn't we just do this one? I can't remember. But yeah, it needs to close above $886.90. The play is still to the long side of the market. All right, and then we got Nike. All right, Nike is still operating in a overall bull market, but right now we got this crash alert, and we're waiting for production. The pullback should get us to the trend line of $95. So we're waiting to see if the crash alert gets any follow through with it tomorrow on Take Back Friday. So you're looking to the short side of the market, looking for it to get back to the trend line as your initial target. What do we need to see? Need to see a close above $99.77. As long as it can maintain a close above that, it's still bullish. However, close below it, and that would be bearish and putting in a short-term top. All right, Beyond Meat right now is in the bull market, but we are getting mad production on that crash alert. Still, the play is on the short side of the market, looking to see if it's going to take out that support. In order to put in a short-term bottom for tomorrow, excuse me. Okay. If it can close above $151.92 tomorrow, that would put in a short-term bottom. All right. But a close below that is going to maintain a bearish outlook for next week. All right. Looking at Facebook now. Facebook now has a neutral reading for tomorrow, as we are now expecting a narrow trading range because of the crash alert followed by a rally alert. So we're expecting it to stay within this bar for tomorrow. Could it gap down out of it or gap up out of it? Of course it could. But right now, this is what we're looking for. So a close tomorrow above $237.13 is bullish. A close below that is bearish. All right, looking at Exxon Mobil right now. It's been in a bear market. The play was to the downside for a minute. Then we got a rally alert now for tomorrow's trading, looking for it to try to get back up to the trend line resistance between $46.50 to around 47-ish. So that's looking for a play on the short-term bounce. The last rally alert, we did get some production out of it, so I don't see why this time would be any different. But then again, you never know, right? You never know. All right, so this one, what do we need to see? A close above $45.68 tomorrow is bullish. A close below that, though, and that would be bearish. All right, I see you with the RMG. Let me hook you up. All right, RMG, Royal Mail Stock. Okay, the way it says it here, it says RMG acquisition. Is that the same one, I guess? Because that's how it says it. So I would have to assume that that is it. So let's pull it up and see. All right. Oh, hardly any data. What's going on here? All right. It looks like it's a $10 stock, if that's correct. It's in a not enough data to really say too much, but I can give you the algo numbers. The algo numbers are such. A close above $10.16 tomorrow is a bullish sign for this stock. A close below $10.16 is bearish for this stock. All right. Next, can you recommend a laptop or desktop for a new trader? All right. First of all, you never, you always want to get quality when it comes to desktops, laptops, whatever. Doesn't matter. Always want quality. Doesn't matter if you're a new trader, seasoned, whatever. The best computer that you can afford is what is recommended. As far as laptops, I like Hewlett Packards. I even like refurbished Hewlett Packards from TigerDirect.com. If you go to TigerDirect.com, you can find some smoking deals. And as far as desktop, same thing. I mean, I got a generic Linux, but it's a powerhouse and it's working just good for me right now. I mean, I'm not all that super fly with stuff. As long as my stuff work and can run what I needed to run, that's it. Yeah, I ain't mess. Me and Apple, we beefing. I don't play with Apple no more. Oh, you said no, it's not the same as trading in London. Oh, okay. I would have to get data on that. And I know I have data on that, but it should have pulled up. Let me just try one more time, see what happens. All right, so RMG, right? Oh, now it comes up. Royal Mail. Okay, you said it's trade in London. Okay, I got it now. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't know what exchange that was on. All right, here we go. All right, let me pop up the screen again for y'all because I found it. All right, here we go. All right, so you are not a $10 stock. You are a $157 stock. All right, so you're operating under a crash alert. Look how productive this last crash alert was right here on the on June 24th, which was yesterday. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this production. What a calamitous drop. Calamity Ganon for you Breath of the Wild Zelda players. This was a Calamity Ganon right here. Look at this. These crash alerts are nasty, man. Yeah, dude. Woo! This is the kind of stuff I think is about to hit the global markets. A bar like this. I'm not kidding. And I think it's going to be like 10 of these in a row, either to the up or downside in some cases. I'm not even joking. All right, so what do we need to see? In order to put in a short-term bottom, this thing would have to close tomorrow above $176.29. That's right, $176.29. A close below that would be bearish, and a close above it would be bullish. All right, let's see here. Oh, no problem. I got you. Yeah, come on over, man. We would love to have you, man. Come break bread with us, man. Come break bread with us. Yeah, come on. You come on over too. We have a lot of Canadians with us. We have look. We literally have traders from all over the world in the trading room. From as far away as Australia, we got some Nords with us. We got people from all over the place. Um, as far as Canadian platforms, I mean, you know, I love TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, so that will be my first one. I think Thinkorswim is excellent. It depends what markets you're looking to operate in. If you're looking to trade equities or futures, then definitely the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform is awesome. If you're looking to trade micro Forex with this, we use a place called Oanda or ONA. All right, because they're, in my opinion, the best micro Forex place that I've ever traded with platform wise. I don't get paid from saying that, but just saying that's the one I like to use. There's also Interactive Brokers. They are a good stock and futures trading platform, so you could use them. Um, that's about it. Oh, okay. Well, man, this is no time like the present, man. Come on back home. We love to have you. No time like the present. Can I recommend an exchange in Australia? I don't know. Let me think real quick. I know. I'll tell you what we got. Let me tell you what we. I'll tell you what we use. Hold on. I'll tell you what we got. That's easier for me to tell you. I have a thing here. Just bear with me a second, and I'll tell you how we get down, what we've been dealing with. Let me get over here. Okay, we have what is it? The ASX. All right, that's a popular one that a lot of our guys in Australia use. They use the ASX. Here's how this works, though, fam. All right, if you have for those of you that are outside the United States, if you give me a list of stocks What I would need is the symbols and the name of the company and which exchange it's on. I can add those for you. That's easy. I can handle pretty much just about every exchange on the planet. Doesn't matter what continent you're on. If you guys have a stock exchange, I can get the data for it and I can pull it up and I can add it to the equities report for you. No problem. All right. So I got your back. Not a problem. Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever they using up in the trade room, just ask around the trade room. People will tell you. We got a great group of guys up in there. Like I said, we got people from all over. All right, it's not just the U.S. in there. We probably got more Aussies than we got U.S. we got everybody, man. Like I said, we got Europe, the U.K. is all up in there. We got people from everywhere, so it's not a problem. You can ask around, see what other people are using, and they'll hook you up. You have more. Here's the funny part: for you guys located outside of the U.S., you have more options than we do. The U.S. is mad limited. But you guys can trade everything and anything. You got it going on. And in most cases, you have more than we do. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty much. I know what you mean. And the pounds versus the dollars. Yeah, I got you. But it's all good. All right, y'all. As you know, there is no end of day report on Fridays. Only pre-market poll scans. So I got you for the pre-market poll scans tomorrow. And we'll go in and deal with some stuff, and then we'll keep it pushing. All right. So thanks for tuning in. I'm out of here. I'm going to go chill and kick my feet up. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, my man. V has been super busy. He's been doing. I know he's been working on some major projects and stuff. So he's been real busy and it's taken a totally different direction. But sure, I would love to rap with him, man. We always vibe good together. We just all been super busy, just keep it in 100 with you. Everybody's been busy doing their thing. But I will vibe with anybody who want to vibe with me, man. You know that there is no love lost here. No one's beefing or nothing like that. We just mad busy and we're going in different directions and stuff. But if we ever get time, heck yeah, we'll do a show together. And I will do shows with whoever want to do shows with me, man. That's real talk, And V is a good dude, so I have no problems with doing a show with him again. Anybody, like I said, anybody who if you know someone who wants to, want me to rap with them, I'll rap with them. That's what we do here, man. We keep it 100. All right. So with that being said, man, I am out of here. You guys know what it is. PulseWaveTrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out of here. Oh, thanks for the love, fam. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Much love, man. Much love. Much love. Yeah, real talk. Okay, so Frank is going on vacation. Frank has been working mad behind the scenes. So he is going to take a few weeks on vacation, and then he'll be back with us well rested and ready to roll. So for those so inclined, send your thoughts and prayers with him so he can be well rested and get back into the seat and keep it pushing. All right. And don't forget to smash that like button. But yeah, Frank's taking a vacation and he will be back in a couple of weeks. And just pray that, while he's on vacation, he's going to get plenty of rest and he'll come back to us charged up. All right. So everybody be encouraged. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.